everyone, this is Ducks Ahoy, and right off the bat I am interrupted by a bus. I thought today I would play a classic, of course, Sonic the Hedgehog, mainly because I wanted to play something at the moment that wasn't distracting to myself, because when it comes to games I get really involved and it's hard to concentrate on an idea, and I just really wanted to talk about my own personal experiences in gaming and how they might differ from other LPers. Let me see, where's jump? Let's look up. Hold on. So this is kind of going to be a more, it's going to be less of a, is that jump as well? What? How do I go there? I go there? Okay. Just getting the controllers here. Do I hold down and then... How do I... I'm sure it will tell me. Anyways, as you can see, I get distracted really easily. But I was sort of noticing everyone else, like a lot of other LPers, they talk about their lives and their experiences, and I found that the way that they sort of talk about, like they get really into the game and who made it and how it impacted on their childhood and their life, and that I don't have that sort of information in my brain at my disposal. I'm not very knowledgeable of certain games, as it were, and I was kind of thinking about that recently, and I think, I think I know why I sort of have a different experience with games in general than most other people, especially hardcore gamers, or even just, people who like playing games in general. And I think that's sort of why. I'm just remembering how much I love this game, actually. I forgot how to make it go. Let me see if I can get... there we go. X. No. Yes. No. No. Actually, my down key is pretty messed up. I don't know. Oh, I have to press down and then... down and then... I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm sorry. But I wrote down what I wanted to say, because I knew, I know Sonic, you need to be patient with me. I wrote down what I wanted to say because I knew I'd be rambling if I didn't have it written down. But I thought I'd just go through, and kind of explain it a bit better than how I'm doing right now. But, so yeah, let's start at the beginning. When I was really young, maybe, I don't know, 2, 3, I almost died there. That was close. My dad had a computer and he let me play all sorts of games on it. We weren't necessarily, this is like when Sonic first came out. I mean, this is, come on, get that ring. Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, there we go. Well done. But we had a PC. We didn't have any game consoles or anything. I think this is when the Nintendo first came out with their console, and the Game Boy. I remember my best friend had a gray Game Boy, like the brick, and I was so jealous of it, and we'd always play it, and it'd be great, and Mario was awesome. And I'll come to the Game Boy later. But my first sort of games were Kid Pix. I don't think you really I guess you could call it a game. I mean, I know that you wouldn't really now. It'd be more like a fun art program. But, oh, goodness. Way to suck. But I loved Kid Pix, especially oh no! And then also, I was really into Myst and Descent, which is not what every, 3-year-old, 4-year-old is into. Oh, I could have gone up there, whatever that was. So my sort of gaming experience was really quite, I guess, I wouldn't say unique, because I'm sure a lot of other people did that. But I was like, I don't know how to explain it. But it's certainly different than a lot of other people. It's like they got their NES and they played Mario and Duck Hunt and they were really happy. But the only time that we had it was in aftercare in elementary school. Woohoo! Boink. Oh, come back here, you little lizard face. And that was the only time. And then I realized that I had more fun watching the games in this. It was a crazy time because it was really communal and we're all sitting around this crappy TV waiting for our go at Mario. You know, all these elementary school or primary school, wherever you're from, kids. And that, to me, like, it was the community spirit that really drew me to gaming. And I also used gaming a lot. I guess my parents saw that I really liked computers and gaming, and so they bought me a lot of kind of math games, and I forgot what it was called. It was like Math Alien or something. It was like this weird shapes game when I was 3. And then there's also, let's not forget, the Zoombinis. And I was really in love with the Zoombinis. I thought they were fantastic. And if you haven't played Zoombinis, you need to go out and you need to play it because it's quite possibly the coolest thing ever. Oh, what's this 1,000? I don't know what that is. I don't remember. Time bonus, 0. Because I am slow. Captain Slow. Absolutely. What, can I control that? Oh, cool. Go that way. Go! I don't remember that. Cool. So yeah, so that was my sort of experience. And then I got a game. I was gonna buy a Game Boy, like the original Game Boy, the brick. And then the week before I was gonna buy it, I saved up all my money for it. Because that was my parents' thing, like, if you can save the money for it, you can buy it. Which is, I'm sure, quite standard for a lot of people, especially when they're in elementary school. And there was no Xbox, there wasn't any of this out yet, or at least I don't think so. So we didn't, like, gaming consoles weren't huge, like a huge thing that people had, except maybe the NES. But the Game Boy Color came out a week before I was gonna buy the original Game Boy, so I got that. And my first game, I believe, was, what was it? It was either, I don't know if I bought them at the same time. Don't give me that look, Sonic. It was either Pokemon Red. Oh yeah! It was either Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue. I can't remember which one. I think it was Pokemon Blue. And a Zelda game. I'm sure it was... I don't know. It wasn't the Seasons one, because that was after. But it was one of the original Zelda games that I really enjoyed, and might have been Seasons. I can't even remember. I mean, I have them. Do you know what? I'm gonna go check what it was because I know exactly where my Game Boy games are. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, let me see. Yeah. So here's Pokemon Blue, Zelda Oracle of Seasons, or I've got Oracle of Ages as well. Pokemon Silver. Oh yeah, Monster Rancher. If anybody remembers Monster Rancher, that was great. Super Mario Land 2, Crazy Castle 3, that's the Bugs Bunny game, and then Pokemon Gold as well. So that's sort of what I had. Let me see. So that's what I grew up on. It was very limited because I didn't really spend, I wasn't one of those kids that spent loads of money on anything. I was more of a saver, a scrimper. I was an old lady in the making. But oh god, I remember this Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 3. I always took it on road trips, and it was just, I remember defeating the boss and feeling such elation and pride that I had finally done it. Which is something that I kind of miss in my own life at the moment. And I think that's really kind of sad. So that's why I started this channel, but we'll get to that in a second, because I'm sort of getting ahead of myself. Kill that bug, yeah, coins, yeah. Kill that bug, get those coins. Oh, die, yeah, it's good, I had a checkpoint, yeah. Alright, back on target. So, I didn't have a console, so everyone was playing, you know, Zelda, Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time, cut forward a few years. And I had Rayman on the computer, but I mean, between Rayman, Myst, and Zumbinis, I mean, that was kind of all, I don't want to say all that we could afford, but I was really into the bargain, like we always got bargain computers, because I mean, we weren't that, you know, flush with money, so I was always getting things like 100 great games, and they had like chess or backgammon on them. And I was really into my flight simulators as well. So I wasn't playing the stuff that other people were playing at that time, just because I didn't have the console. I didn't have it. And when I did, you know, I was thinking, oh, I really want PlayStation. You know, the first ones, the gray ones. And I saved up all my money for it, and then I realized that I wanted the money more than the actual, like, this sounds horrible, but I liked the fact that I had the money more than the console, so I didn't buy it, because I thought, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I think I'm like maybe the only person who feels that way. So I didn't buy it. Where are you going? I don't want to go this way. No. Aha, that's how you do it. Okay. Oh, stop failing. Anyways, I'm bored of that one. Oh, goodness. How do you get up there then? Alright, let me just think about this for a second. No, that's not how you do it. No. Okay. Maybe around there, and then it goes bounce, and then you jump. Nope. Whoa! That's definitely not how you do it. Oh, it fell. Nice one. Alright. I can't believe I'm getting stuck on a Sonic game. That's just sad. Let's go around. Alright. Come on, you can do it. There we go. I don't know how to get around this, but I'll just do that. Get a ring! Okay. That was easier than I made it out to look. Yeah! So let's see where we are. So when I was in my first year of high school, that was maybe, I don't know, I think, let me see, middle school, it's 13, 14, 15, I don't know, maybe when I was about 16, one of my friends, for my birthday, gave me her old PlayStation, because she knew I didn't have one and that I loved them, and I really wanted to play a game, like on a console, because I always talked about it so much. And so she gave me her old console, but she didn't have a memory card for it, but she had a console and the 2 controllers, and it was great. And she had, with it, the games. I think there was like a Sky Bandit something. I never got into that one because I couldn't understand it and I couldn't get past the first level for some reason. And Final Fantasy VII, which I'm sure a lot of people will go, so I didn't have a save card, and I went to go, I guess I don't even know where I bought it. I think one of my friends gave me their cards, but they couldn't give it to me until like next week. But I wanted to play Final Fantasy VII because I heard it was like the coolest thing ever. Which it kind of is. It's really inappropriate now that I'm watching. I've forgotten how inappropriate it was. And to be honest, I've only played it once. This sounds really horrible. Oh, I'm in a boss. Because I, like a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus, yeah. Get a ring, get it. Balls to you. Come on. Alright, let's try it again, shall we? So yeah, so I've only played it once because I played it, then I played it all through the night. Which was, oh, Sonic, stop sucking. Oh well, game over. Dun 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 dun. Okay, how do I get out of game over? Sega. Oh. And I played for probably like 9 hours straight. I got to a battle where, I don't know, it was against the main lady, if you will, the evil lady, and she froze all my team in a triangle prison. I don't know what that move is called. I'm sure someone could tell me, and to be honest, I don't really care. But yeah, so I died after 9 hours of playing, and I got really far. I think I got to like maybe the second or third disc without dying, which I don't know. I thought that was pretty like mad skills. And maybe they are. It's something that I've apparently lost in my old age. I'm getting better at this. Come on, have at thee. And then for a long, I think right after that, I don't know, maybe there's something about my birthday. But after that, my friend's brother gave me his old Dreamcast. And that had Grandia 2 on it. And Grandia 2, like I couldn't for the life of you right now tell you what it was about, but at the time, at the end of it, I was crying. I thought it was such a beautiful story, and I had really connected with the characters, and that was kind of the first time that sort of thing happens. Like with Myst, you just are happy that you know, got out of the world and solved all the puzzles, and with Descent, you are happy that you didn't explode in a fiery bit of, I don't know, banana. But with Grandia 2, I think that was probably the first game that really got me in the, in the feels. It really spoke to me for some reason. I'm gonna get those things that are over here. Yeah! Take that. This one. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, 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 I'm so freaking awesome. Just gonna run through this thing. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I didn't get the big. I did get the big ring. Oh well. At least I got a time bonus finally. Anyways, so I remember that being one of my first game moments of, oh my god, I finished this, and it's a beautiful story. which I think is something that a lot of people have with Final Fantasy VII. And I'm sure that if I had, by the time I got my save card again, I didn't want to, I'd gotten so far through it, I didn't want to do it all over again. So I thought I'd take maybe a little break from it, but this down key is really getting me down. Come on, you can do it. Alright, that'll... Oh! So yeah, that was sort of my experience in the beginning. And I don't know, I never felt really left out. And I always played, you know, when it came out, I played Super Smash Brothers with people who had it, and it was always something that played, you know, people played at parties and things like that. So it wasn't like I was out of luck when it came to playing video games. I played a lot of video games as a kid. I just didn't own them. And also I wasn't someone who looked forward to games coming out because I didn't have the console for it. So I kind of missed that whole part of growing up. So yeah, that was my experience as a kid. I mean, it was mostly just me playing games on my Game Boy, which is great, but I don't know, it's it was a lot less with friends. It was more of a solitary experience. That's what I'm trying to trying to get at. I didn't even have any rings. Christ. Woohoo! Just gonna jump. Gonna Prince of Persia this thing. And I also felt really jealous because I wanted to be that sort of person. But anyways, we're dwelling on this too long. Let's move on. So fast forward to college or university or whatever you call it. My first year of university, I was friends with, like, I've always been friends with sort of the geeks or people that are really like tech savvy, like computer programming, and mainly because I'm not, probably that's my own deficiency, but I also like to learn about stuff, and also all my shit keeps breaking all the time. I don't know why. I think it was something like I had a very electric personality. Like everything I touched, it just broke all the time. My HP Pavilion, I went through 2 computers and 4 hard drives just because I kept breaking it, or it kept breaking. I'm sorry, but that wasn't my fault. Oh, Sonic's. No. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this. Yeah! With 1 ring left, I am a boss! Come here. Dun 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 dun. I think I always enjoyed Sonic more than Mario in general, just as a character, because he's saving like little bunnies. He's not saving some ingrateful woman who's always getting kidnapped, and it's just really stupid. I seriously don't remember any of this now. Which is good, I guess. So anyway, so my college, I was friends with gamers, which of course is because I always relied on other people to tell me, you know, what was sort of going on, what was cool, what was hip. Mainly because I didn't have the knowledge, or I didn't have that sort of, I was more into anime and sci-fi things and films, and that was my thing. And school. Like I loved school. There were parts of it that sucked, of course, but where am I? What's going on here? Don't understand. What are you trying to do, Sonic? Oh, whoa! Cool, alright.